Alright guys, it feels good to be back. This is Jake's RC Addiction, and I've got two trucks up here on the table today, and we're going to take a look at the differences of them, because the Traxxas Maxx slash from a lot of people on Facebook is getting a lot of backlash of, well, it's just another slash, it's just another UDR, it's just this, it's just that. Well, I'm here to show you guys that the Max slash is actually nothing close to the slash 4x4. And we're going to talk about what it is really close to and some of the differences and things that Traxxas did do that kind of does make it cool and doesn't make it like the truck that it is kind of comparable to. So this is a truck where Traxxas did use another platform, which, I mean, you guys already know it's a Max slash. They did use the platform of the styling of the Max. But I don't think it's fair to really compare it to a slash 4x4. Per se, if I'm being honest, because it's really not a slash 4x4. So that's kind of something we're going to talk about today, and some things we're going to look at. And the first thing I just want to look at is, sadly, this slash 4x4 I have over here. It is my dad's truck. It is not my truck, but it actually right now does not have the SCT tires on it. Does not have the SCT body on it. We ice race the slash 4x4s and the slash dual drives. So right now that one is set up for ice racing. It is still completely in stock form besides the body and the wheels that are currently on it. So in other words, if it was set up like a regular slash, the body looks just smaller than this. Same exact styling kinda. It is an SCT body, and it is just smaller than the Max slash body. And then they do have SCT wheels that are just smaller than the Traxxas Max slash, but the Max slash wheels are a lot bigger. They are a 17mm hex, using that 8mm nut that Traxxas has on the Max when you first get it. So, in the sense of they're both SCTs, correct, they are both SCTs, but you're looking at big power gain when you buy the Max slash. You're looking at 3S power and 6S power. You're looking at a longer wheelbase, a wider truck, a bigger truck all around, a smaller truck, better for smaller areas. The bumper styling is kind of the same, but it's really not. This does have the SCT bumper that goes all the way down the chassis. This one does not. The skid plate is separate from the bumper as far as I can see. I've not had it apart yet, so I can't confirm that. And then, let's see if I can flip these around real quick. So now you can see we're looking at the rear ends of the truck here. Again, if a body was on this, it would look like that one, how the body sits and everything. The Max slash, the body though, it does have some big upgrades on it, including these pieces on here on the corners. I hope Traxxas does that on the slash 4x4 bodies, the new ones that come out, because this is making this body a lot more rigid. The cage inside makes the body a lot more rigid also. So now if we take a look, and you look at the two bumpers, they are extremely close. Just the Max slash is going to be bigger. And then you will notice underneath the Max slash bumper, you do get a wheelie bar on this truck, which is very cool. Let's flip these back around now, and let's take a look at the insides. So the body on your slash 4x4 is going to be held on by clips. So you take those clips off, you can pull the body off. The body on the Max slash is clipless, which is a fairly good design by Traxxas. I absolutely love this clipless design they have on this slash. Max slash. So now I'm going to bring you guys kind of over here. We are going to take a look at the slash 4x4, and I'm hoping you guys are going to be able to see this pretty easy. So if you look here now at the Max slash, you do have their old style of battery hold down, which is used by a plastic little retaining clip thing that holds the battery bar in. You do have your receiver box, which is your waterproof box. You have your 3S ESC and your 3S 3500 kV Traxxas motor. You do, of course, have your battery clip points for your body. Or not battery clip, sorry, your body clip points here, body posts. This is an LCG slash, so in a sense that will relate to the Max slash there. You have your motor sitting in here, your gearbox, or your spur gear and pinion cover. And then you have your center drive line sitting up here in the chassis. Let's move that one more. slash. You have your clip points up here for the body clipless design. You have a lot of bracing through here, including this whole plastic chassis that your drive line is underneath. Your center drive line is underneath. Center drive shaft is underneath. Then you have your servo up here in the front, which is very easy to get to, and that's very nice that Traxxas did that for this truck, because the Maxx actually isn't that bad either. But like the X Max and XRT, they're very hard to get to. Here is your 6S ESC. Here is your 6S motor. I don't remember if this is a 2200 kV motor or what it is exactly. And back here you have your motor plate, and you do have your gear cover. And back you do have your body clipless design there for your body posts. And you have a lot of bracing on this truck. This truck feels very solid. It does not feel like a cheap truck by any means. When you hold it, when you touch it, when you're playing with it, it feels like a very high quality truck. Not as much can be said about the Slash 4x4. They're great trucks. They hold up, but they are not as sturdy and beefy as this truck. And guys, one of the stupidest questions I got asked on Facebook when I post this on the Slash community page is that a UDR? No, it's not a fucking UDR. You're a fucking retard. So there's that. Then you can see up here you do have your rear bumper, which is a lot more beefier than the Traxxas Slash 4x4 bumper, and the front bumper is a lot more beefier. You do have standard width max arms on this truck, so if you were to want to, you could put the wide max kit on it. I don't know why you'd want to, but you could. I've heard people doing that. Heard of a couple people doing that. But it's going to make your body sit weird and things if you do that, so I don't suggest it. And then for this one, you do not have a bar that goes across. You actually do have a full battery tray. Make sure that the battery sits down in. So that is nicer too. I don't mind these about things, but they do kind of get annoying and get in the way. You do also have on the Traxxas Slash, you do have adjustable links. On the Traxxas Maxx Slash, you do not. This is a Platinum Slash 4x4, so on your standard Slash 4x4, I don't know if you have the adjustable. I think you do actually on the regular Slash 4x4, you do have adjustable links. But, yeah, guys, I think that's about it for this video. That's what I can talk about. They both do come with adjustable shocks out of the box if you buy the Platinum Slash 4x4. The Slash 4x4 Platinum does have some aluminum on it to think about. But guys, it's really going to come down to what you actually want, what you have to spend, what you can afford, because the Maxx Slash is not a cheap truck, and the Slash 4x4 is not a cheap truck either. To get a Maxx Slash up and going, if you use Traxxas Kit, I think it's around $900 plus tax. The Slash 4x4 is going to be running you probably about $700 with tax. The Platinum. So just things to think about. I will say, guys, the Maxx Slash is a really beefy truck, and I'm pretty impressed with what Traxxas has been doing lately with their trucks and even the newer Slashes and the Stampedes and things. I think Traxxas is really on the right page of what they're doing and how they're doing things. So I think that's a good thing we're going to see, and I don't think you're going to see many of these new Traxxas trucks breaking very much. But that is my opinion, and only time will tell. So guys, I want to thank you very much for watching my videos. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. It helps us out a lot as YouTubers when you subscribe, especially us little guys who are going and paying cash out of pocket for these trucks that don't have them a week before they're released like all the other guys. We are fighting in this game. I don't think I'll ever make this my full-time job, but it would be nice someday to be able to, guys. So thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, drop a like. And if you guys have any other questions about this truck, please drop them. If you have any other insight, please drop them down below. Thanks.